Okay, Statue Hunter 75 here with a piece that I'm very pleased with. It's a new piece from Bowen. It's my newest Bowen piece. Who knows, it could be the last Bowen piece I ever order. I'm trying to sell a lot of my older Bowen stuff. Some's on eBay right now actually. Under Statue Hunter 75 I have the Bowen Daredevil in the red costume on the gargoyle, which is a really cool piece if you're interested. Just throwing that out there. This one is the Deadpool X-Force version. I won't be selling this anytime soon. I love the X-Force Deadpool. And I already have the Kucharek version, who was also sculpted by this gentleman, who's an amazing sculptor, Erick Sosa. This one was sculpted by Erick Sosa and the Kucharek brothers. I think basically just because they took Erick Sosa's original red Deadpool sculpt and added a little bit of a different flair to it, which I'll get into later. I have both statues actually because I'm a huge Erick Sosa fan. Love his work, and I'm an even bigger Deadpool fan. Deadpool's one of my guilty pleasures. Okay, we see the side of the box here. Basically, Deadpool painted statue sculpted by Erick Sosa and the Kucharek brothers. Stands over 12 inches tall. It's the X-Force version. Strictly limited and display ready. And then you see Bowen's information and Marvel's information as well. The back of the box, pretty much the same as the front of the box. Not going to get too into detail on that. The side, exactly the same as the other side pretty much, except for some other info here. That's it. Nothing crazy. A nice small box. The top is really cool. Just says Deadpool. As you can see in the back, okay, Punisher, Silver Surfer, Captain America, Hulk. That's cool how they did that. I never noticed that. I don't know if that's new. Anyway, bottom of this box. This is number 236 of 885. They limited this run only to 885. What Bowen does now is basically they put their website exclusives up for sale and they give them till a deadline. And once that deadline is hit, they stop making the statue, which is pretty cool. But you do get strange numbers like 885. But hey, I really don't care about the number. I care about the statue. That's why I'm the statue hunter. Anyway, here is the guy. He looks great. Bowen improved on the old one, if you want to say improved. I'm not talking about the sculpt. I'm talking about these swords. I don't want to touch it on this one, but because I got it in there nice. This falls off a lot because it's just a peg, a simple peg. There's no magnet. So what they did on the new one, which was a great touch, was they added a magnet. As you can see here, it's actually nice. It's a nice strong magnet. It's a little tiny magnet, but it's nice and strong. And it gets the job done. And there's the magnet inside. So it's really cool that they did that, and it holds it nicely. You know what? Let me get a little more light here. I think I can make this even brighter. And the other magnet on this guy is right here. For packaging, you know, basically so it doesn't break in shipping. They took a hand off, which is pretty smart, and they made that a magnet so you can fit in the box better, and they can actually provide you with a smaller box. As you can see, the other magnet there, if I can get some focus, and it's a nice strong magnet. It holds good, so it's perfect. This guy just looks great. Let's do a good full review of him and the detail on him. His face looks awesome. The red eyes look perfect. I love the mask with the ridges here, you know, on the outline of the black. I love the indents. They made him look more like a ninja. They didn't give him his little lip on the top of the hood. It might just be a different variation on the artwork for the X-Force, because I know the Kucharek one that Erick Sosa sculpted had that little lip. It actually looks better, I think. I don't know. I like it both ways. That looks cool. The details in the gun is nice. You see the X-Force logo there with the black and the red. And then you also see it on his belt. And there we have the classic gun. So let me get into the variations. Oh, one other thing. This guy is incredibly light. It's just like a nice light figure. It's not hollow, but it is much lighter than the original. Alright, let's put these two wonderful guys side by side so you can really see the variations on them. Okay, So they're pretty much standing side by side now. And as you can see, the X-Force Deadpool, the variation in the sculpt, which the Kucharek brothers probably helped out with, is they tilted the head a little to the left. So he's looking to the left instead of looking dead on like the original. The original sculpt's a little bit of a shinier paint too, as you can see in the light, but it's still, this is a great piece. I'm surprised this is like kind of dropping in value because the Sideshow piece is coming out, but this piece is great. I mean, this is an epic Deadpool. I love it. The belt, the base with the Deadpool eyes and the bullet shells everywhere. Great. But I don't want to get off topic here. So they changed the head. They added the magnet to the sword. They changed the arm. So this arm is pretty much the same as this arm, but this arm is different than this arm. Instead of this arm, both arms being bent up, one arm is kind of angled down. So I think that was the addition of the Kucharek brothers, was the head and the arm, is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, and I probably would be corrected if I was wrong with all the trolls on YouTube. Anyway, the belt, everything's the same except they changed the eyes to an X. And up here they put a little bit of a different strapping on the shoulder. So that is another variation in the sculpt. Whereas this, he kind of has that kind of shoulder strap. And the shoulder strap is like over both chests. So that's different. The feet are pretty much exactly the same. And the bases are obviously different. We have the X-Force base and the Deadpool base. So there you go. I mean, these guys look great. They look great together, and they will be displayed in my little Erick Sosa corner. I have a little homage going to Erick Sosa with a few of my favorite pieces that he's done, mostly Deadpool, a couple of Hulks. You'll see that later in the collection video. Ooh, everyone's waiting for the collection video. I know, I'm kind of lazy. I'm still cleaning up a little odds and ends, but eventually I will get it out there for you guys. So, let's say goodbye to old. And I will carefully try and move this son of a bitch without his swords falling off the back. And let's say hello to new. So, let's give this guy a proper review. Proper spin around. There's not really much to review. I already went over everything, all the differences, but I'll just let you see a good 360 view of him. I think he looks great. Guys, if you're a Deadpool fan, don't miss out on this one, I'm telling you. This one's going to go up in value, I know it. It's a really cool X-Force Deadpool. The Bowen, the new Bowen, they came out with two new Deadpools. This one, which was a website exclusive, and the Action Deadpool, where he's kind of got one leg up on a rock, and he's got a sword in his hand and a gun. Let's copy Kotobukiya's version a little bit more. Yeah, you know, it's okay. I don't know, watch me, I'm such a huge Deadpool fan, watch me pick it up someday, but, you know, I preferred of the two, I was definitely going to go with this. There were two Bowens that I really wanted to get. It was this, and the Hulk website variant with the darker green Hulk, which I already reviewed before. But this is your Deadpool X-Force version from Bowen Designs, sculpted by the magnificent Erick Sosa and the talented Kucharek brothers. So there you go, guys. Have a good evening. Enjoy your Deadpool.